What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. And today we're going to be reviewing this beautiful PSP 1000. This one came out pretty good. I was very happy and satisfied on how this shell kind of made it easy for me, because some of these PSP 1000 shells are very difficult to work with, and most manufacturers have not mastered the complexity of the PSP 1000 housing because there's so much going on. And some of the housings out there that I've seen and that I've worked on personally makes it difficult for some of the parts to sit, and you'll have to shave off a lot of plastic. You'll have to cut some plastic off, which I did on this one. But overall, I already know what I'm expected to do when it comes to a PSP 1000 housing. Shell swap, and I just go through all of the basic things, all the routines that I do when it comes to placing all the parts back into the housing, and it came out pretty solid. Also, the customer wanted the OEM buttons on the housing, and it looks phenomenal. I love how the black just kind of makes it such a bold console, and having this awesome looking custom theme here set for it just makes it look perfect almost. A little bit of pink there and a lot of black and grays on the screen just makes it perfect in my opinion. And another reason why you would want to use OEM buttons is because you'll have that premium feel, the original feel of a PSP 1000. If you use the aftermarket buttons that I first started using on this PSP pink 1000 shell, clear translucent shell, they felt very plasticky and very aftermarket-ish. It just didn't feel right, especially with the media buttons at the bottom. They were not sticking out as much as like the original PSP would, and these are just sticking out the way that they should be, and you can press them and they feel great. Today's video is proudly brought to you by Boya Magic, the world's first AI-powered transformable wireless microphone. Designed for creators, streamers, and podcasters, this innovative mic adapts to your needs with 4 versatile modes. Lavalier mode, perfect for vlogging and hands-free recording. Handheld mode, ideal for interviews and on-the-go reporting. Desktop mode ensures crisp audio for podcasts and streaming. On camera mode, delivers cinematic sound for your video shoots. Weighing just 7 grams and boasting a slim 13mm profile, the Boya Magic mic is ultra portable without compromising on performance. It's an AI-driven noise cancellation powered by a neural network trained on over 700,000 audio samples, effectively reduces up to 40 dB of background noise, ensuring your voice remains clear and natural even in noisy environments. It captures every vocal detail with studio quality precision. Additionally, the smart limiter and safety track features prevent audio clipping, providing peace of mind during recordings. The Boya Magic mic is now available for pre-order at a special launch price starting at $72. Visit the boyamagic.boyamic.com to learn more and secure yours today. Now, before I tore it all down, I did my full diagnosis on the PSP, and I found 3 issues. The first main one was the UMD disk drive was making a lot of scratching noises, but it was working. So I put a UMD disk in there, and all of the games that I tested out were working just fine. It just made a lot of scratching sounds. So that was a bit of a concern. Typically that happens when there's some kind of moisture or water related issues to the UMD disk drive. It felt so like, it sounded like rusty, very scratchy. Now, the other problem that I saw was that the water indicator underneath the battery, the sticker, was slightly red. So that tells me that the PSP had some kind of contact with moisture in the past. And the third problem was the analog. For some reason, it wasn't going up and down, but it would move side to side, and it was completely stuck. For the analog, it was very simple. All I had to do was just remove the cap and the cover, cleaned it underneath. There was a lot of sticky substance under there, so I just removed all that, and it's back to where it should be. Now, as I was tearing down the PSP 1000, I noticed some of the screws had like very rusty look to it. and that kind of gave away that this PSP did have some kind of moisture going on in the past, or had contact with moisture somehow in the past. But overall, all the parts on here were working just fine. It tested everything and it's all functional 100%, completely refurbished to the way it should be. And finally, as I reached to the UMD disk drive, I found that one of the gears was a little off. Not sure how that happens. I applied multi-purpose oil and greased the gears, and after doing that, the console sounds much better. A huge thanks to this YouTube creator for their guide on greasing the UMD drive. It's a great resource for anyone looking to improve the sound quality and functionality of their PSP. If you haven't checked out the video, I highly recommend it. Also check out their online store called everythingpsp.com, where you can find oddball parts for your PSP if you need a replacement. I highly recommend checking them out there as well. I also added LED sound activated trigger mods at the customer's request. It turned out great and there were no issues with the lights or connections. All of my connections are securely soldered with sound activation. While there's no way to turn them off using this method, you can always plug in headphones or turn the volume down. As for the battery, it could be slightly impacted, but the effect is minimal unless you add a lot of LEDs, like in my Clear 1000 model where there's a dozen or more. Overall, this was a fun console to work with. If you're looking to add some custom mods, repairs, or need help with anything related to your PSP, feel free to reach out. You can visit my website at roblesjr.com for more information and services. Drop me an email with your requests and I'll be happy to assist you. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more console modding content. Take care everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.